Hi, I'm Mike Deming, host of Sportsman's News Television. On this episode, we're on the Kenai Peninsula of Alaska, just south of the town of Kasilof. We're here with Crooked Creek Retreat Outfitters. Owner Dorothy Baker lives on residence in this beautiful lodge, and we're in some of the best salmon waters you can ask for in the United States. We've got the Kenai River, the Kasilof River, the Russian River, and some of the best ocean fishing you could ask for. Stick around, it's going to be an exciting week. Well, it's our first morning here with Crooked Creek Retreat. We got down early. The tide's pretty early, so we're going to get out, hopefully be some of the first people on the water. We've got some past clients with us that have been here several years that absolutely love this place. It's the place to be, so stick around. It should be an exciting day.
What we got, we just got a little bit of yarn, an indicator. I'm gonna add a little bit.
Okay.
That's just gonna float it a little bit. This hook is heavily used. Just keep resharpening.
Okay.
You're gonna beat it on the bottom, so it's gonna dull up a little bit. I'll tune it up once in a while.
Okay.
You start right about here.
Okay.
For your first few casts, and then you're gonna end up. You can vary your distance from there back to the handle.
Okay.
That's how you can reach out. You don't have to move with your feet so much.
Okay.
And you can just reach out and change your zone. That fish just got hit right there.
Good.
So you can see where these guys are lined up.
So they're fishing within a 15-foot radius of that rod.
Yep. I'm going to show you the action. You're never using your reel to cast.
Okay.
Just lock it in. I like to keep it up my head. Pull up your flat. You're going to go about 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Constant motion. Keep your tip really low. I like to pin it right here.
Okay.
Give a nice set when you get done.
Okay.
And you can change that too. That'll change the way you're drifting. Like if you go flat out, you're going to be reaching more in front of you.
Okay.
And if you're up here, you're going to hit fish that are back here.
Okay.
It's another way to kind of see where they're at. And if the guy hits them, you'll see the fish coming because the guys below you will start hitting them.
Yeah.
And then if the guys above you are starting to hit them, you know they got by it. And if you see where they hit it, just kind of adjust to that spot.
Accordingly.
So this bar, see how it's curving?
Yeah.
These guys are ending up coming back.
Yeah.
See, right to about your shins, your knees.
Okay.
Occasionally you'll end up to here.
Okay. So that's not a bad way to start the morning.
That is a big fish.
I think we'll keep him.
What, dude?
I think so. You got him jumping, Mike. He don't want to come in, does he? Oh, nice.
fish on the Kenai, that's where you want to catch fish. They're big and they are fun. The reason that we like the Crooked Creek Resort because it's a full-service resort. They prepare all your meals. They have all the equipment that you want to use. It's comfortable. The meals are fantastic, and it's like any other thing you do. You learn over time places to go. How to fish. The flossing here is different than fishing any other kind of fishing I've ever done. So there's some technique to it. Once you get the technique down, you hook a 10, 12-pound salmon. It's fish on, and it's a great deal. So, we take advantage of the guided tours, and then we go on our own fishing a lot of times, practically every day. And we're here to catch fish, and that's what we do. We fish really 24/7.
Fishing for halibut on the bottom, and you want to find structure. Depth is not necessarily an issue. It's kind of, they run up in channels and they fish. You want to fish where there's some structure. So it's kind of heavy, so you wouldn't really think so, but 4 pounds of weight on the end of the rod is kind of heavy, so you may have to rest the rod like on the rail, but make sure it's on the rubber part there.
Yep.
Or rest it somewhere. Thumb on the spool here. Flip the lever back all the way. Keep your thumb on the spool and just let it go out fairly fast.
Okay.
Don't push so hard because it'll jerk and bounce and stuff, just light pressure. Let it down fast, and you want to be sure to hold on to the rod so you can feel the weight hit the bottom. You wouldn't believe it's hard to feel a 4-pound piece of lead hit the ocean floor, but it is. So just hang on, and when you feel it hit the bottom, it will eventually. It's a long ways down there.
What do we?
We have a lot of current still, so the scent will bring the fish in.
So what do we? 200 and some odd feet?
250 some, 255. There it is. There's the bottom. Lock it up. Push the lever up all the way. Bounce. Spiny dogfish.
My daughter would love that.
Pretty green eyes. Yes, ma'am.
We just don't know if it's a target species or something else, but it's a tug of war.
It's go time, Mike.
It's been go time.
Yes. Another tasty size.
You know, when you show up here at Crooked Creek Retreat Outfitters, you know, they've got all of the fishing tackle that you're going to need. So, you know, if you've got all of your own stuff and you want to bring it, great. They invite you to bring all of your stuff. But if not, or you're an inexperienced fisherman, not a lot of people have the rods and stuff to be able to haul in some of these, you know, 10 to 15 pound sockeye and, you know, 20-pound silvers and, you know, big kings and halibut and everything. You know, they've got everything that you're going to need. So they've got waders, you know, they've got rain gear, everything you're going to basically need while you're here. So it's one less expense, and obviously with weight for travel, it's even better because you don't have to spend all of that money for excess baggage when you get here. Basically, when you get here, they've got everything you're going to need from start to finish. You know, the packages that Dorothy has put together here are basically 7 nights. You've got 6 full days of fishing. You know, while you're here, you're going to do at least one halibut trip. You're going to have a fly out trip where you go to one of the small streams or rivers that's away from here. It's a remote experience. And then you're going to do 4 different river trips. You've got the Kasilof here, you've got the Kenai River, Russian rivers around here as well. So wherever the fish are concentrated and wherever they're catching fish is where she's going to put you out. And once you're done at the end of the day, come back here, the guys will fully process your fish, vacuum pack it, freeze it, and then when you leave here, they're basically box them up in 48.5 pound boxes, and you're ready to stick it on a plane or put it on air cargo and send it back to your home. You know, everything is included here, and it just makes it a really quality operation, and you don't get nickel and dime with little expenses here and there. Called flossing, just a different technique. Haven't used it anywhere else other than up here in Alaska, because these sockeyes actually won't bite. They're coming up here and this is kind of like a stopping and resting place for them, and they're aspirating, so their mouth's just opening and closing, trying to catch a breath. And what we're doing is dragging that fly right through the corner of their mouth, and you're hooking them. Anything that's foul hook's got to be released. So just definitely a different technique than we're used to, but it's productive, and it's what they're utilizing here. Well, pretty much what everybody's using on the Kenai, and you know, people are just filling boxes with fish, and these are really big sockeyes, anywhere from 5 to 12 pounds. So good eating fish, worth spending some time here on the river.
Look at, there he is. Pink is in my right hand here, and they've got smaller scales. Typically it's a smaller fish, but they get big. And they've got spots on their tail. Sockeye, no spot. No spots. But about the same coloration. Belly's a little bit, it's hard to tell on camera, but there's a little bit more white in there. There's a little more silver through the sockeye.
The big old bucks are hard to tell.
That just was too fun right there. Well, today we fished the Kasilof River, and this is absolutely a beautiful stretch of water, and it yielded us a pretty good bounty. We've got our 12 sockeye salmon here. When we fished the Kenai, we were able to keep 3, but due to the regulations over here, we're able to keep 6 apiece. Fish are a little bit smaller, but still a ton of fight, and this is just a great visit to come check out the Kasilof River. You don't have a whole lot of traffic. We saw one other group of boats while we were here today, and it was absolutely phenomenal. Well, we had a great week here with Crooked Creek Retreat Outfitters. Caught lots of salmon, caught some great halibut, met some great people. You know, we showed up here as clients, but we're leaving as friends. Dorothy Baker runs a first-class operation. She's one of our newest platinum approved outfitters. Just great staff. Next time you're looking for a great trip to Alaska, give Dorothy and her team a call. You won't be disappointed. Hey, thanks for joining us on this episode of Sportsman's News Television. Tune in next month. We'll have another great show for you.
Sportsman's News Television is brought to you by Vortex Optics, the force of optics. Sitka, turning clothing into gear. CVA, it's just a better gun. Bushnell Trophy Cams, bulletproof reliability for life. Double Tap Ammunition, handcrafted, American-made precision ammunition. St. Croix Fishing Rods, the best rods on earth. And by Jumping Jack, from trailer to tent in 5 minutes.